One thing that I was mad at God for was that there is no guarantee. Today, I want to share with you guys something that has been a game changer for me, something that has been an eye opener for me, and you can already tell from the title where I'm going with this. All of life is you being able to detach from the outcome. Manifestation, as people are calling it and whatever, is shifting to a degree where you are no longer emotionally dependent on seeing a certain reality or a certain outcome manifest. If you become so hung up on a certain outcome and that outcome doesn't show up, how you wanted it to be, you are going to just downward spiral. You have to be able to get into this point of neutrality. That's the only way to work with God. One thing that I was mad at God for was that there is no guarantee. Today at the gym, after my workout, I decided to go sit in the massage chair and just, massage my back, whatever. And I don't even know what I was thinking about, but I'm always thinking about something and always having a dialogue with the Spirit. And I was like, God, why is it that there is no guarantee of anything? You are not guaranteed that you are going to live long. You are not guaranteed that you are going to see that future you want manifest. But even though you are not guaranteed, are you going to allow yourself to feel frustrated and feel sad because there is no guarantee of this outcome? Or are you going to maintain a frequency of neutrality to the point where you are no longer affected by whatever happens or does not happen? Everything that we want, we don't want them because we want to just have them. We want them because we want to feel a certain way. However, we have been taught that we need a middleman. Having the thing physically is just having the thing physically. You can feel how you will feel upon attaining that thing now. And the only way that the physical manifestation of what you want will come is if you are feeling what you will feel upon attaining that thing. When I first heard this thing from Nero, my brain, obviously, it went against everything that I have been taught or everything that I believe. When you are able to feel the emotions that you are postponing for until you get the physical thing, you are able to detach from the outcome. For example, every human being wants to be financially free. Every human being wants to be rich. If you don't want to be rich, then I don't know for you, but me, I'm going to be so rich, top 1%. That is what I believe is possible for me. What do you believe is possible for you? Now, I can either wait until I start seeing notification of deposits of $500,000, $100,000 for me to feel safe and secure, or I can choose to feel safe and secure now because I know that is the deposits are something that is possible for me. Do you get the words that are coming out of my mouth? You don't need to see the physical thing first to feel the emotions that you want to feel. That is why the Bible tells us that we live by faith and not by sight. If you are living by sight, you are so heavily dependent on the outcome before you feel the feelings that you want to feel. But I'm telling you that feeling the feelings that you want to feel first is what is going to bring that thing into your reality. So sit down and ask yourself, list everything that you want and list the feelings or the emotions that you will feel upon attaining those things, and start to feel those emotions right now. Now, how do you start to feel those emotions right now? Use your imagination. Sit down and imagine yourself living a completely different reality. This is something that personally I am working on. Like every evening, I am trying to be conscious about certain time to just lay on my bed, envision the version of myself that is traveling all over the world, helping people, motivating people, helping people to connect with themselves, and is so free and secure. And the more that you use your imagination to imagine those things, you will start to feel those emotions in your body right now. Because emotions are the largest shareholder of your frequency. If you are able to feel those emotions right now, you won't know how or when but it will show up in your reality some way, somehow, because you have felt it. Emotions are how we experience things. Think about the most traumatizing thing that you've experienced. It was only traumatizing because of the emotions that you felt. So if you can feel those emotions of joy, of security, of peace, and let that be your baseline, everything else will be attracted to you. That's why the Bible says what? Seek ye first the kingdom. Make sure that the kingdom which is within you is one of joy, is one of peace, is one of safety, is one of all the things that you've listed that you want to feel, and let that be your baseline. When you felt those emotions of joy, peace, security, and all that, you will be detached from the outcome. Even if you don't end up getting the $1 million that you want, you are already feeling safe and secure and happy and joyful. So even if the money that shows up is $50,000, you are already feeling safe and secure. Like, do you get how easy this is? You don't need to see it physically to feel it. And once you feel it, it will show up physically. How? You don't have to worry about that. That is detaching from the outcome and detaching from the process. Focus yourself on feeling the emotions that you want to feel upon attaining that thing. Last example, and I'm going to end this video because I didn't intend to make this video long at all. For example, you want to be in a healthy, loving relationship. You want to be with a man that buys you flowers, a man that is curious about you, a man that is intentional and consistent. Start imagining yourself with somebody like that. Like, sit down and play a movie in your head. Daydream, okay? Daydream yourself living that reality so that you can feel those emotions, such that if somebody even shows up and they are giving you the bare minimum, you are able to discard them because you have already felt the emotions that a secure person or a person in a loving relationship feels. It's that simple. It's that simple. Start within. Feel it within and see it show up in your without. Thank you for watching this video. If you watched all the way to the end, hit the like button, subscribe, share on your social media. If you didn't like the video, goodbye. I have nothing to say to you. Bye.